Xbox for the free copy of the game. Hello, Silver Slime. Hey, the dude guy. Hello, Frosty King. It's so good to see you. Oh my God, it's so good to see all of you. Yes. Yes, it's so good. How wonderful. Okay. Let me see. Mama Sa, Mama Kusa. Let's see all the chats. Can I see all the chats? Want to be able to see all my little chats. All right, I can see all the chats. Did I already make videos on Good Springs? Good Springs ain't until next week. And hello. Hello. Wow, I'm here on time. You are. Hello. Why is this not picking up the game?
What with the normal difficulty, huh? That'd be my pick for a first playthrough. Nice to see someone with some sense around here for once.
What the hell? He said we just want a screen. I know, I'm trying to figure out why the heck the screen isn't showing right now. One sec. Alright, let me see. Auto. Try auto. What the freak? What the fuck? Transform, fit to screen. There you go. Alright. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, I need to look at something. Hold on. Look at that. I was looking at messages and I got distracted. There's a workbook. Let me see. My home journal info. Okay. All right. You can see us, but we cannot see you. Yes, one sec. I flip my little camera over. One moment. Okay. Yes. There we go. Thank y'all for your patience. Things were... You said been lurking for a while. Don't mean to interrupt. You're okay. I watched Mufasa tonight, man. And I gotta be honest with you. I don't think Scar was a bad guy. By the end of that movie, I don't think Scar was a bad guy at all. Oh no. The more I think about it, the more it just doesn't sit right with me. Right, what are we doing? What do we want to do? Should we just explore? Or should we go? Should we follow our quest? Follow our nose for the fruity taste that shows. Nothing wrong with exploring. A little exploratory action. We went into that cave and fought the crab things. I don't think those will be back, but I could be wrong. Yep, they're dead. Cool beans. How do you,
Protocols not yet charged.
Yeah. Hold on. Damn it. Hold on. Let me see something. Settings, controls, key bindings. Let me see. Perspective. All right. Do I like third person? Oh, dude, there's another crab. Matter of fact, there's... See, those things almost outright killed me. No. You know what? Actually, hold up. Go balls. Let's go. What's up, Injex?
Commencing combat related.
Does the game carry over from the first one? You play a different character in this one. What the hell are we doing? Companion ability. Get him! Look it up.
Dispensing.
Get him! Whoop his ass! He's confused. Take some drugs. Mobilize.
The insides are linked combat.
Yeah. Alright, guys, look at that. We're doing great. Outer Worlds 2 is going pretty well. I'm enjoying it. We're actually getting into the swing of being able to
Spatial
explore.
anomaly detected ahead.
What are we talking about here? Oh, we've already been in here. Don't worry about that. Take some more medicine. That's all our medicine. Alright. You gotta level up though. See, part of me just want to ball out of control with the melee a little bit there. Nope. Let's go back. We can do hacking now. All right, cool. Door is barred shut. Now let's see if we can do something about that. Break the game a little bit. Oh wait, we don't have to. F5 before we go in. Hydrate, you dehydrated gentlemen. What's up? You gonna watch me? Okay. I'm fighting crab things right now, baby. Stuff in my head.
Don't make me
You're
bury another
hugging.
agent.
Thanks, appreciate it. Awesome guy. Fucking companion. Oh, that's not Keyshawn. Oh, sometimes. Oh no, it looks crabby, don't it? What? It's a bullhead? I got a moon head. Oh shoot, oh shoot. Why is he running? Don't run.
Emergency protocol syringes prime.
Look. There it is. Get ourselves a little healing.
Consider recalibrating your weapon sighting mechanism.
You're all right. You're gonna punch who? Hey, all right. You're healing my ear. Where's Brittany at? She's on the couch. Said I started replaying Outer Worlds after watching you yesterday. It was a good game. As soon as I step away. Hey, can you go get me a water? I have to hydrate. See, that's the thing. I can't see the awards because I just have the chats pulled up. Can you? I just need a water because someone's bossing me around to drink water. There we go. All right. What are these? No, it's all right. We're good. We're covered in blood, though. We're covered in blood from the victories we've won. God dang it, dude. This lingering cough. I need to die. Look at all this nothing. Oh, wonderful. Thanks, Goob. I don't know whose water this is, but I guess I'm gonna drink it. Can you close that door? Okay. I've hydrated. There you go. God dang it. Alright, let's save, let's save, let's save. Alright, crouch. You said.
I don't know how to play these games
Because you're a little girl. See, I don't know about Corey Kenshin playing this game.
Providing teammate help.
Cool. Beat him to death. Beat him to death. Beat him to death.
Standing.
I'm out of ammo. Give me some heals here. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Entering a confrontation
I'm
state.
gonna die. Get that crab. Come on, man. Come on, now. We're surrounded by him.
Retard! Your lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. Dig me in. Help me out.
Trying to throw a grenade. It won't throw a grenade. Okay. Ooh, sweet baby Jesus. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Knew you had my back.
Yes, I do. Here. Thank you. Now we beat him to death. Damn him. There we go. Jay, get out of here. There we go. Gee. Look at that. Scoundrels Aegis. Evasion chance, combat sprint speed. What's up with my missing? What's up with the leg here? I'm not missing a leg. What is happening? All right. That's funny. It is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I guess this is what they were talking about with some of the outfits being weird. I fitted Automech 4B with new munitions hopper and increased the fire rate of fire, utterly annihilated every Crabble 4B encountered. Tragically, it then suffered some kind of malfunction and lost touch with the base station. Regardless of whatever happened to 4B, I must retrieve the hopper. The Sovereign willing, it's good enough job clearing out the Crabbles that it'll be easy to stroll in and back out again. Okay. So what does that mean? I'm really missing a leg. Do they want me to get a fake leg or something? Seems weird. Seems strange to me. Oh, what's over here? Let's go and save before we go any further. Okay, cool cave.
Careful. Any closer and we're like to regret it.
Rift anomaly. Oops. Said, love the vids. This is my first time seeing you live. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Okay, so we're not going to do that, I guess.
Proximity to a rift is likely to be lethal. Please monitor your distance.
Crude biomass. Okay. Our state meek weak. A man shivered beneath the threadbare sheet. The night's pastiche? Bleak. A snarling beast, absolute despair as Auntie creeps. A man stands tall, alone, gathers children into the folds. Resolution, absolution, and the evolution from attribution. A matriarch turns patriarch. A character arc forged in Automech sparks. The protector of paradise, broad as safe. A hermetic reef. He stands prepared to what? Reap, sweep, leap, go deep, put to sleep. But I'm not a rapper. Alright. Automech status destroyed. Malfunction detected. Munitions and refit status fully operational. Ready to deploy. Technician notes. Please document issues with parts, machinery, and your fellow subjects here. Remember, we all grow together when you shine the light of the Sovereign and the shadows of fear and doubt. Crabble population exploding. Said yes, Spacefall. The abnormally hot summer has led to significant proliferation of the region's Crabble population. For the next few weeks, we will be running the Automechs at 340% operational rates to try and compensate for the increased hatch rates. That will certainly require increased maintenance, but it is subjects' duty to persevere. It is the subject's duty to persevere. Oh my god. Okay. We cannot build a better future for humanity if we fail in our duty assigned roles. No answers from the research division. There's been no answer to our messages from the research division in weeks. Bester believes it's to do with all the strange drop ships we saw enter atmosphere around that time. The paradigm says we keep these Automechs running as long as possible, though given how limited we are on supplies and required parts, it seems unlikely that will be much longer. My only hope is rescue. Bester and Langstrom are both dead. Even after consolidating components, I've only managed to keep one Automech operational and effective in combating the growing Crabble horde. My pitiful skills with a weapon and lackluster aim are no match for the full-grown Crabbles, so I've sacrificed any useful elements of our weapons for Automech maintenance. My only hope of survival is to barricade myself inside the station. Pray for rescue. Sovereign, please save me. Return to route. Shrink Ray. Ooh. Use of the ray is resounding success. Sovereign's mass-reducing weaponry has been invaluable in decreasing the Crabble population. Outpost 8C5. Diminution. Oh my god. The crest of the of the crustaceans allows for a significant reduction of the force necessary to cull the runty creatures, impairing a scrutineer equipped with a particle emitifier and what had previously been an undersized automech has proven to make the task vanishingly effortless. Melee builds on this game are so funny. A minuscule rift has opened inside 8C5 and cut off our access to the micronizer. Following the Sovereign's protocols for minimizing the risk of espionage while assuring only minor delays in accessing the device, each evening we secured the weapon within a diminutive safe. Unfortunately, the positioning of the rift leaves us with access only to a scant amount of the small lockbox, and we are no longer able to retrieve the miniaturization machine. The consequences for this loss are proving far from insignificant and may doom our best efforts to being too minute to defeat the monumental task at hand. All right. So we got to find a minigun, shrink ray. I could only assume. Motherfucker. Safe combination required. I gotta have a safe combination. Well, what the hell? I'm a melee guy myself too. We all melee. Who melee who? Who meleeed who? Alright, we're gonna go up here. See what we can find. If it drops down, nope. That way. Let's go this way. See what we have here. Kill the crabs over here. What the heck are we looking for here? Oh, I'm assuming it's probably going to be quest related, huh? It has to be. Something tells me we will be back here later. I am very inclined to believe. Yep. You scared the heck out of me teleporting up behind me like that. Spooky boy. What's up, Bolt? How you doing? Sprat. Is that a sprat? Alright, let's see. Alright. Let's have a tour of paradise. Chaboteur. Dead guy. Dead guy never hurt. So doing great, man. I'm still dying over. I'm in an ant nest. Dude, that anthill was very surprisingly scary. Get! Dangerous hazard that's found in Arcadia, powering the Protectorate's automechs. Poisons you. Okay.
Is this unit with you?
Quarantine, cool. Yeah, that's fun making that little video. It was like, yeah, I guess it'd be an opportunity to be silly. Give me an opportunity to be silly a little bit.
Company. Must be from that ship on them.
Whoa there, go-getter.
Hello.
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
Sure, I can identify myself. I'm right here. Now, please step aside.
Well, despite having serious questions about your intelligence level, I surmise you are most assuredly not a spy. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Looking for a trader who goes by DeVree. Any ideas where I might find her?
As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milverstreet knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything
Milver
else?
Street. Is it normal to get shot by auto mechanicals on the way to town? Or are we just special?
On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Just bodies and wreckage.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
Not as much. Suppose I'll be moving on then. Didn't find anything like that, I'm afraid. Not much of the habit of plundering
Well,
corpses.
never too late to start. Plunder's plunder, Auntie always says. Them protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it.
Faulkner? How might someone accept said bounty?
Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it.
I'll admit I'm not particularly clear about what Auntie's Choice is.
What? Been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course.
There any way I can buy a gun or a drink or some meds?
Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane.
All right. I'll leave you to it.
Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milverstreet. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again,
Okay.
welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Look at that thing. Phew. Andy wants to help you acclimate to your wondrous new freedom. Confused by too many new choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to help you make sense of it all, thoroughly crafted with you in mind. Only buy Auntie's products. Bit spit on our goods are returned to your pockets as your salary. It's the free market in action. That's crazy. Empower yourself with the latest anti-choice products, AC. Use new ones generously and throw away the old ones. You deserve only the best. You don't have to work for Auntie to enjoy her products, but it helps. Sell your stock to anyone with the bits to pay, and be sure to remind them how good you have it with Auntie's Choice. Support mankind's future prosperity. Persuade others to join our cause. Strangers are just customers you haven't met. Be a dynamic individual, skipping break time to enhance your profits. Persevere through any illness or hardship. You're worth it. Be efficient. Use your newfound freedoms to ensure your destiny is filled with all the goodness bits can buy. Remember, anytime you are not shopping, it's time you could be shipping. Reach your full potential today with Auntie's Choice. Ooh, money. Chaw.
target audience here is people who want to forget their worries, and sometimes their names.
Okay. So
Welcome to the Name Pending Saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
I'm looking for information. Have any?
Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, Queen and Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees.
A peppermint could help your
carping
throat.
about work and the war.
It's a lingering
Any
cough.
particular topic you have in
will not
mind?
help my throat. I'm sorry. I've tried cough drops. I've tried peppermints. It's not it. Anything you can tell me about the people who are running this town?
Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. Two traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
Who's in charge of up at Vox Relay?
Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
Let's see. Any word about the situation up north? Anything someone headed that way should avoid?
Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it.
So how'd Auntie Cleo's and Spacer's Choice become one company?
You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue.
I had so many questions, and now I feel like I know everything.
My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
Don't have much. Being on Earth Directorate agent isn't like a Commander Zane and the Buddy. The rift is going to swallow the entire colony soon if we don't do something. I was frozen in space for the last 9 years after raiding a secret Protectorate base.
Apologies, but tall tales and poorly formed fabrications failed to impress me much. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur.
Yeah, thank you, Mary. The name pending saloon, you haven't named this place yet?
That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders?
Sure, what have you got so far?
At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
I feel like absent-minded.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan.
Tell me truthfully, you don't really have a 19-point plan, do you?
Shh, not so loud. Look, operating a new location sure ain't easy. Swear I get blamed for anything going wrong, whether it's my fault or some foul up from the local head office. But the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some know-how, people believe just about any bit of hooey or bunkum you declare.
Oh, okay.
All right. Appreciate you dropping by.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all watched Secret Level on Prime. Not a sponsor. But it's a really good short for the Outer Worlds, explaining the process of becoming Auntie Cleo. It's funny that Spacer's Choice got merged.
Oh, that must be one of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress in my manual labors. Time for another performance review already.
Dude, you got shit on you.
Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should.
Mm-hmm. You mean janitor? Yeah, you missed a spot.
Ah, right you are. You might have just helped me avoid another demotion. This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery,
Game of the year?
the
Not sure.
prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition.
Why do you keep getting demoted?
I fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to flourish is through general underhandedness and ruthless efficiency. Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it.
Requires what? Probably the fair shake you'll get.
Well, you're right. I wanted change. Whole reason I left the Protectorate in the first place. No sense complaining about the means now.
Alright, bye.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see. Mark my words, when my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
Let's see. You seem a mite upset.
You caught that, huh? Perceptive sort. I'm having what some would call an existential crisis here, meaning the success of my existence is presently hanging in the balance. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
Yeah, what do you need help with?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location
What's up,
got set for
Chaga?
Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield?
The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
Mayhap. Strong word. You were saying something about Spire Grove? What's there?
While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed the heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
What's up, Zyme? How's it going? What would you do with it? Sell it?
I lay my hands on something like that, turn it over to management. I'd start climbing the rungs of the corporate ladder right quick. Soon, I'd have all the considerable perks of someone responsible for a hit new product line. Bigger salary, name recognition, reserved seating in the company restroom, the works.
Ooh, reserve seating. That does sound nice. You're in quite a bind. We could probably work out some kind of solution.
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Oh, okay then.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting
It's a
encampment
parlay.
southwest of here.
Yeah,
near
they had a
mess of them
sequel.
rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
Okay, what's the fastest way to Spire
The
Grove?
broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
What exactly are these schematics for?
The truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation.
Edible space.
It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
All right, consider it done. I'll be on my
then.
way.
Don't let me keep you.
Okay.
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Take advantage of your engineering skills. No. I'd like to know more about this merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice.
It was less merger and more hostile takeover. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to outmaneuver Anti-Cleo through quasi-legal means and got a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. And now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out.
That's kind of crazy. Okay. Have a few personal questions for you.
What's needling you?
We never really got the chance to get to know one another. I'd like to change that.
Fair point. Guess Horizon Point didn't exactly foster a lasting fellowship, did it?
I was being serious. I want to know who's watching my back. So, what have you been up to in the past 10 years?
All I heard about this moon called Eden. Ain't much lived up to the name, though. All jesting aside, what's there to tell? Spent the first year getting back up on my feet, literally. Been mostly laying low since then, maintaining my cover. Before the invasion, at least, the Earth Directorate still needed someone to watch the colony, and I had 2 working lamps.
So it's been you and the Valerie unit this whole time?
Not always. Went a couple of stretches there on low power to avoid detection from Protectorate patrols. I usually shut her down for a few cycles then. The way you're gawping at me right now makes me think I answered that question wrong.
You're alone a long time now, so I just want to make sure you're okay. I'm guessing you two have gotten close then?
Sure, we're a tight pair, but it's nothing unhealthy like you're slanting at. Val's got me out of more scrapes than I can count. She can be a little Delphic at times, but she'll grow on you. Promise.
Are you sure you're okay? You were alone a long time, Val notwithstanding.
I appreciate the concern. Won't lie, had some hard years. Got caught up in a few lost causes, the particulars of which I'd rather not go into now, if it's all the same.
Okay. Has anything good happened since Horizon Point?
I found you. And Val's been stalling less since I patched her acclimator. Ship doesn't smell anymore. That's about it.
Wait, what did the ship smell like before?
Spratwurst.
Were you cooking Spratwurst?
Pretty horrifying if I wasn't. I was trying to teach myself some new skills in the galley. Val got it into her hardware. I needed a hobby. I figured Spratwurst ain't an easy meal to mess up.
And what did you discover?
Well, I learned about 20 ways how not to fix a worst.
So how is Outer Worlds 1.5 going? If that's supposed to be a dig, that's totally original. Good original dig. It's going good. It's going good. You didn't grow up on Arcadia, obviously. What was life like where you're from? Yeah.
Like most colonies. Good people being ground down from above. A lot of fancy talk from suits about streamlining and quarterly earnings while them on the line barely scrape by. Triangulum's known for churning out freighters, and shipbuilding ain't exactly known for being clean, safe work neither. Especially when corners get cut. Can't remember a time I didn't end the day all banged up, filthy, and smelling like I just crawled out of an exhaust port.
Sounds miserable. Bet you were eager to jump at a chance to escape that life. I know
it was hard work, sure. But there was something special about seeing one of them long haulers fire up her engines for the first time and knowing you had a hand in her construction. Funny thing was, I wasn't even an engineer back then. But I wanted to learn, so I paid attention. Too good of attention, as it turned out.
No such thing as being too observant, but go on.
I was working late one evening and overheard something I shouldn't have. Some bigwigs exchanging inside information that would have cost the corporation a pretty bit. A day later, I was being accused of corporate espionage. Didn't want to bring any heat down on anyone else, so I went on the run before the first jackboot showed up at my door.
Said, hey, you're enjoying it. That's what matters. Well, That's not even necessarily the case. It's like, what is it? People used to say a similar thing about Fallout 3 or Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. They'd say Fallout New Vegas is just DLC for Fallout 3. I was like, no. We all know that's not true, right? This is like, it's always been interesting. People have done that for years, and it always cracks me up. So I'm gonna have to call it early tonight, Nywall and chat. Hey, take care, Frosty King. Sleep well, man. Sleep well. I'll try to be a little bit earlier next time. Let's see. Weren't you worried about that? That running would make you look guilty? Always putting others first. That's one thing I've always liked about you. How'd you go from fugitive to Earth Director's agent?
I was on the run for, I don't even know how long. The days sort of bled into one another. I started losing hope of things ever changing for the better. Then, the Earth Directorate showed up. They liberated Triangulum, pulling me and the rest of the colony out from under the corporate boot. Joining up after that just made sense.
Do you ever regret becoming an Earth Directorate agent?
I could ask you the same thing.
Only about 5 times a day. I still don't know how I got into this mess.
Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I'd gone back to my old life instead of becoming an agent. Stayed on Triangulum, become an engineer or something near to it. I knew joining up with the Earth Directorate wasn't going to be a life of low turbulence, but at least it'd have dignity and purpose to it.
And excitement, don't forget that.
Could have maybe done with a smidge less excitement back on Horizon Point. But back to your initial question, do I regret becoming an agent? Yeah, some days. But then there's days like the one when I found you, and, well, not much to regret there. Only thing I know for sure is my opinion today is colored by more than just the rosy tint of a low-run kid looking up at the stars. Life's not fair, but it keeps on.
Be awfully proud of the man you become. You can't be let down if you never get your hopes up. That's way too late.
You buttering me up for a favor? I'll tell you right now, I'm not taking extra shifts cleaning the head.
Please, you think I know my way around a toilet?
I have so many questions I want to ask right now, but I think I'd regret getting the answers. Oh, and thanks for what you said. Maybe I'm not as far away from where I started as I thought.
Tell me how you first met DeVries.
She was one of the forward agents who went ahead to assess just how bad Triangulum had gotten. We met while I was in hiding, and I helped her learn the lay of the land, as it were. She was no nonsense. I thought her one of the smartest people I'd ever met. And while she could also be cutting, I felt like I only caught her edge when I deserved it. I liked her. And for some reason, she seemed to take a shine to me. But she wasn't around long. By the time I officially joined up, she'd already moved on to the next mission.
Was that the last time you saw her before Horizon Point?
Sure was. Kept hoping I might run into her during training. But now I know she was busy turning her coat here in Arcadia.
Love to hear more about your family.
My folks shuffled off the motor coil when I was little. Assembly line accident. Got passed between some distant relations for a few years. They tried their best. Weren't cruel or nothing, but life on Triangulum was tough. And they had their own families to worry about, you know? I didn't like feeling like I was adding to their burden, so I struck out on my own just as soon as I could. And well, you know how that turned out.
Okay, do you ever miss them?
Yeah. Thoughts crossed my mind over the years, especially when it was just me and Val. I wish I spent more time with her when I had the chance. No point missing something you're never getting back, though.
We won't be stuck in Arcadia forever. Maybe you can go visit them one day.
That's either hope or foolishness, Commander, and I can't tell which. Even if we survive the rift, 10 years is a long time to be gone. No word. They probably figure I'm dead. But void it all. Now you got me thinking about it. How about this? We ever make it out of this system, I'll take you back to Triangulum and make the introductions myself. Deal?
I don't want to meet your family. Deal.
Oh, yeah. They're gonna get a real charge out of you.
See, there's something else I want to talk about. All right, that's it. All right, good job.
The door this tough? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank.
Constabulary?
Some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
Guns are a treasure to a certain type of person.
I'd guess you're one such person.
I prefer a blade, actually.
Up close and personal. You must be someone who doesn't mind getting a little blood on themselves.
Might be
Calm
our
down,
new friends
Psycho.
also the sort who can get through impenetrable doors. How's that strike you?
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
But how would you squeeze the ship through the front door?
How would Are you funning me right now?
Ain't got nobody to blame but yourself there, Kemp. Propose stupid plans, get stupid questions.
Fine. Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, bet that could plow through the door.
Do I read chat? Every once in a while, Tyrone. I try my best. I got 3 chats up. We all ask the question all the time. What coulda, shoulda, bro? Why is it important that you get into the armory anyway?
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war. And hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority.
You mean Auntie's Choice didn't put their 2 best troopers on this job? I'm shocked.
Part of being a good soldier is knowing your strengths and your weaknesses. For example, I'm good at shooting wisecracking stooges in the face. Want to see?
But where are we going to find a stooge for you to shoot?
Oh, great. The architect sent me another of you, Kemp.
Tell him about the bridge, Murph. That'll give perspective.
In any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now, the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island. When Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready.
Meaning the Protectorate can attack you, but you can't attack them, not directly.
Right. With all our new trainees, we've got the numbers. But bodies won't mean diddly without the weapons and equipment, hopefully inside that armory.
If there are any weapons at all, I still say it's treasure. This is Eden after all.
You've made your case, Kemp. I'm more interested in hearing the opinion of our new friend here. What do you suppose is in there?
Give me an idiot answer. A corpse.
I don't smell anything, but could be the room's airtight. Grim way to go if that's the situation.
I don't see it mattering much either way. That door is sealed tighter than a Saltuna can.
Saltuna!
Nobody's getting through anytime soon.
All right. Unique solution.
You sound like you've got something percolating.
Let me think on it some more. I'll be back. All right. All right. Sir, Senior Compliance Adjuster Villers. Compliance Investigations Notations. Nothing hurts like stupid does. All right. Void be damned. It's not as if running a side hustle inside the Auntie's Choice is complicated. It only requires exercising the tiniest bit of discretion and getting your dirty work done where people can pretend they don't see it. Mind those 2 rules and I won't have to track you down, truss you up, and send you back to the fleet in chains. And yet, that's just too complicated for the half-wit smugglers who landed one of Auntie's transports at the damaged landing pad and unloaded what were clearly contraband crates in the middle of the damn day. So now they're in the cell and have excessive amount of paperwork to do, and there's nowhere near enough commission on my bringing them in to justify the number of hours this will take. Well, someone sought to ensure that my case against the smugglers in my custody was as solid as a bulkhead. My mysterious benefactor left me a stack of files that included a detailed listing of other crimes they should be measured for, enough to add an eye-watering amount of bits to the arrest commissions I end up collecting. Not only that, they also included craftily worded advice that taking them to the undisputed claim for judgment would be a boon to my career and my bit cartridges. So finding out who it was will have to wait until I return from delivering them to the undisputed claim. I have several likely suspects, including a cargo pilot and an acquisition chief that both passed through here at about the right time. My gut keeps drawing me towards the new greenhouse overseer, Emmeline Galloway. Can't rightly say why. Might just be she's the only one still in town, and I'm pulling for it being the easiest option to investigate. Even so, I can't seem to shake the notion she's somehow in the mix with all these troubles. Yay. Cool, I'm a cop now, guys. Let me put that on. I'm a cop. Howdy, partner. I'm a cop. Howdy, partner. I'm a cop now. Alright. Y'all looking for me? I'm the officer in these parts. Yeah.
Finally find a way to get ahead.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Blah, blah, blah. We'll wait. Love how you say fully committed.
No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm. Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong.
What's wrong,
You
girl?
just stopping by to admire the mines? Or is there something I can help you with?
Sounds like you're having some trouble. What's the problem?
See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form of aerial explosives, oft referred to as sky mines by those who prefer brevity. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational. Some problem with the lifting mechanism. No lift means no sky mines. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, gee, nice weather we're having today.
Blah, blah, blah. Should I be worried?
Bit slow on the uptake, aren't you? Until I curry out the kinks in this system, we all should worry. How anyone around here gets any sleep is a damn mystery.
Does he have the rattler? I have no idea what that is. Alright, maybe if you slept, you do better work.
Why don't you do me a favor and hit the trail? Don't bother me again lest you've something more to contribute than insults. All right, baby. Just me and you. Me and you again. Now, how's about we
Oh, yeah, engineering.
figure out what's wrong?
What is this? What do we got here? Oops. I don't think I was fully ready to steal anything, but I did. Alright, personal logs. Marketing musings. Note to self, genius as all of the following ideas may be, they could use some fine tuning. Is it good? I like it so far. I mean, no complaints here. Outreach programs for the health and happiness of Arcadia. Auntie's Choice sponsored amateur tossball league. Capitalism 101. An introduction to Auntie's Choice and how you can climb the corporate ladder. Slogans for the attention and brand allegiance of Arcadia. Why trust the paradigm when your life could be sublime? Has the protectorate forsaken you? Fear not, for Auntie knows just what to do. Suitable secondary titles in honor of your hard-won accomplishments, you dashing devil, you. Executive of Eloquence. Administrator of Assimilation. Proprietor of Panache. Punachi. The Rattler is a unique revolver shotgun sold in the town shop. No, I didn't know that. I'll have to check that out. Is it true that persuasion has been pushed aside in favor of battles and bloodshed? I hope to law this is not the case. But my age is catching up with me. And I know now that my words fall on deaf ears, as if I am but a doddering old fool. I know the eyes of Auntie, and indeed of everyone else in town, are upon me now. So if I am to show my methods are sound, I must make my move now. I mustn't fail. Few messages. Tinsley. Halted assimilation. My dear Miss Tinsley, it is regrettable that you are harboring these thoughts. Given time, you'll most certainly make yourself useful to Auntie's choice. If all else fails, simply find a mirror and gaze at your own magnificence. And I'm sure you will find feelings of inadequacy melt away. It works for me every time. Although you should, whoa, there is no you there. Although should these feelings stem from any lingering protectorate connections, I may be able to be of use. Do you perchance still possess any yet yea-saying compatriots reluctant to fully give themselves to Auntie? If so, do tell your favorite minister so he might help you help yourself. Okay.
That must be the greenhouse. You know, one where that Emily is supposed to be moving stolen goods.
Paradigm thing you people are always going on about. Does it really improve your life?
Oh, yes. The paradigm we serve supplies all we deserve.
I wonder if it would help me. Is it available in extra strength?
May the sovereign... have a profitable day.
May the what?
Yes. Sorry, time is bits. Bits is time. Or are, that is. Mind your own business interest. Hello. Sorry, mind... Yes? Outsider.
I was surprised to learn that things that are artificial are good. Is everything supposed to be so sweet? May the sovereign... have a profitable day.
Oh, the sovereign. She's retraining herself to say the right thing.
Simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. Doing the work of at least 3 lackeys. Or a full half-dozen automechs, all by my lonesome. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment.
It looks like a lot of work. Is it just you in here?
I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So I'm on my own here, breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
Security thinks you're up to more than growing plants. Can you tell me what's going on?
Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
I'm trying to figure out why you still work here if you've got better things going on.
Because all these plants were unknown inside Auntie's choice. And there's a good chance we can make something of them. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.0003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So you know, this is a pretty big deal for me.
Okay. Just curious, what's all this for?
Quite the setup, ain't it? Before we took Fairfield, Auntie's Choice didn't have anything like this. Every kind of plant we've got was made to thrive in a chemical vat. But the Protectorate grows all their greens the old-fashioned way, with water and soil and actual fertilizer. I can't decide if it's adorably quaint or just plain daft. Then again, they all only have one job, so they have the time to indulge in all those sorts of archaic whimsies. Damn lucky Crabble copulators.
The Protectorate sounds not bad. Then what do you use it for?
Research mostly. Some wholesale. And as the base for some small batch,
Or at least
highly
ethically.
exclusive, limited
Not
edition
nearly as
retail
bad,
runs.
right?
Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.0003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising,
Okay, we already
and
said
distribution costs. So you know.
You already said
this is
that.
Pretty big. Well, I've
Yeah.
got a lot left to do, and
What the hell? Let's explore. Man, I can't go up there. What's this? What's all this? What's all this, huh? I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat all these. Thank you for the food, you idiot. I'm gonna eat this one too. This one's on the ground. I'm gonna eat that one.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement. Ugh. Heavens, Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me.
Hey,
Should
just
sneak
trying
up
to
on a
play
man
this
like
myself
that.
tonight. Right on.
Good way to earn a bullet.
Yeah, I'm not very far in it. I'm doing a lot of reading and a lot of talking. You seem a little jumpy.
Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation.
I also chose Roustabout as my background. It's a lot of fun. Plus, I'm dumb. So, I was once mistaken for a Raptidon breeder. I have the bite marks to prove it.
Sure as I am, there's a fine tale to be told there. I've got one of my own to share with a more pressing need to address. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse late. Figured it for Emmeline, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened
Okay.
again the next night. Gave chase that time, but
It seemed
lost
like
him
the funniest
nearabouts.
option. Oh, it's funny.
Turned a corner and they'd up and vanished.
Said a lot of dialogue for sure. Heck yeah. Could they be hiding in one of these houses? Probably whoever it is just didn't want to get caught. Protectorate holdouts, maybe.
I've knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, respectfully, mind you. And I ain't spied anything more exciting than a chair. But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Too tiresome, be my guess.
Loss prevention officer. Sorry, did you say being of pure information?
Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars yet. But it's one theory.
Alright. I'll help only to prove nothing strange is happening here. Well, I'm stumped. Good luck solving the case. What the hell? Scrap of paper. A scrap of paper, you say? I feel like I could find a scrap of paper. Oh, yeah, I went with lucky and witty. And then I guess my flaw or my weakness, I don't know, is dumb. Said it's in the house. A scrap of paper? Oh. Cool. Doo-doo. Unsealed cellar. Whoa. Close that door. Uh-oh. Conspiracy. Well, where that goddamn cellar at? Oh, conspiracy.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we
What
were
the
discovered.
fuck?
Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples.
What? I'm not here to fight, dude.
Spare me such timid drivel. We needn't waste time bandying lies. Of
Dude,
course,
I just
know
got
why you're
here.
Really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny at your greenhouse.
Actually, stumbling upon you was a complete accident.
How coincidental. When we've finished here, your fellows will call your death the same.
Why would you ransack a greenhouse?
The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays.
I like these people because they're, I don't know, there's a bit of ethicalness behind these guys. You must be starving to risk your lives for food.
Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This hunger is a momentary distraction, nothing more.
You did lucky, witty, and sickly. Golly, dude, we have way too much in common. It's honestly hilarious.
If you are conniving for some concession of weakness, you will be a long time waiting.
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it?
You should wait upstairs, trooper. I'm handling this.
Please, stay. It would please me to end the lives of 2 invaders as opposed to 1.
Not very copacetic.
She's
are
giving
you
Dark
folks?
Brotherhood vibes.
If this exchange
Well,
is
her
not
her
too alarming, I can
attitude
accommodate
is
you with a
not
bullet instead.
very welcoming. But like, you really are brainwashed, aren't you? I want to spare you and your troop, Sentinel, but you're giving me no other choice here. No, you really are brainwashed, aren't you?
Spare me your insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate pet.
Guess it. Ah, fuck. Observation. Okay. Auntie's
I would
choice.
sever my own hands at the wrist rather than sign a corporate contract.
I'll take that as a no. Will you accept being prisoners of war then?
A generous offer. But we prefer to die in the service of the sovereign.
Fuck!
This was always going to end in blood.
Fuck me, man.
Confronting threat.
Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish.
I won't judge. Tell me.
I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish.
Not at all. It's difficult to lose people you care about. We all agree.
I appreciate that. Never really talked about the direction of my thoughts on this topic with no one before. Wow, it's like I'm lighter. Thank you for everything. Truly.
Damn it, man. I feel really sad that I had to kill those guys. A security lockbox. Lame. Oh well. A bash skull is still a bash skull. You're right about that. Let's go up on the roof. Let's see if there's another way in. Nope. She was only written like that because they didn't write anything. Full stream Tempest. Did you see how many options I was locked out of because I did not have a skill thing? She was only written like that because they didn't write anything else. There was literally at least 3 or 4 other choices I could not even interact with because I was locked out because I did not have the skill options available. That is such a bold claim when we were looking at the same game. You know what? Oh, you're right. They didn't write anything else. You're totally right. Holy moly, man. Auntie wants to help you acclimate your wondrous new freedom. Confused by too many new choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to help you make sense of it all. Thoughtfully created in a human mind. We already read this. We're good. See, it's all right to clown on a game. Yeah, this game doesn't lack for writing. That's why I love Obsidian. Dude, see, that's the thing, man. I'm just saying. If you're going to clown on something, dude, that's why I write the skits, right? That's why I make the skits. Because if you clown on something, you use observation. You can identify its flaws, and then you can make the joke. Okay, because if I made a skit right now purely based on the assumption that there was not enough options, because I've only ever played this game once. If I wrote a skit based off of that one interaction that I had with that character, immediately there are several people who could go, this skit doesn't make sense because my interaction went with like this, right? Now, unless I know for a 100% fact that no matter what I say to her, she dies, which something tells me, if I had had speech 4 or whatever, she would have been fine. Right? I feel like people would roast my ass. I got clowned on for thinking the Legion didn't use guns. I got called a tourist. And we know damn well, I know plenty about New Vegas. I forgot they use guns. This game has barely been out. I don't know enough about this game to start making claims like that, you know? So, I don't know. I digress. I'm stealing a lot. I'm stealing. Oh! Oh! Close the door. Miles, we found something illegal. The hell? Equation is the one constant? What's that? What the fuck? I found what? I found DeVries' tracker appears to have been so what the hell? Surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside this container. Obviously an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal. Oops! I just fucking found it, buddy. Holy shit. Oh shit.
Seems like there's more.
All right, I'm gonna hold off on reading that because I got a friend in here who's not at that point in the game yet. I'm gonna look out for my homie. every time. We're messing with the side quest stuff. Nope, already read that. Close that door, close that door. Just do that. Just do that. Wait, the Legion uses guns? Yeah, they do. I know. I was under the impression myself. Oh, workbench. All right, corporate negotiator Arthur Crombie.
Welcome, welcome.
Dang, thanks, dude.
See
I can
anything
go
you like?
watch Meathead MMA videos instead if you want. No, you're good. There's plenty of side quest stuff I can do. I'm only gonna be streaming for. I'm only gonna be streaming for about another 30 minutes anyway, so you're good.
Knock off the funny business.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Yeah.
It's loaded with additives and preservatives, made with 100% real thermal coloring. It has a little added kick to get you going in the morning.
Dude, I even. Oh, fuck. I might have fucked up. Oh, if you have speech 3, you can make this dude go check his back room. Oh my god. Oops. Oh, that guy sells a unique revolver? I think he's just sleeping. He's just sleeping. He's sleeping, I promise. He's sleeping. Fuck. I'm done. Oops. I just saw the pistol that he on the counter. I was like, oh, I think I want that. Oops.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
See anything you like?
Yeah, I was checking out your ass.
Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield.
Hi,
what
Arthur.
I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch?
What do you have?
Gladly. No better choice than Auntie's choice.
Your mama's choice. Triple berry sawed-off shotgun. So this is the Rattler. Rattler. Ooh. All right, let me sell some stuff to you, buddy. Would you like to buy my armor? Buy my service pistol? Value. Bro, I'm just broke. I'll come back when I have money. I don't want to sell a bunch of stuff. I'm just poor. Come back later. They put Auntie's face on the statue. That's funny. All right, let's go in here.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand the protector.
Miss House, that is pretty accurate, though. That's very accurate.
Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain.
like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids.
She kind of sounds like the announcer for if you fail in Team Fortress. You failed!
I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't need to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now hold a moment, Carr.
I want that guy's
Opportunity
hat.
comes visiting. Perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point, especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time.
Yeah, Auntie shows up. So in the secret level on Prime, Auntie's like an entity that you get surgically transformed into looking like so she never dies.
I'll be waiting.
Like it's
So
dystopian. It was real cool.
Leave.
What's up, Quentin?
Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing.
Hell no,
Demographics,
P.T. Barnum?
Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
Do I believe in signs? You mean like the ones they say trespassing and no entry? Sure don't.
Not quite what I meant, but I like your contempt for boundaries. I could put your adventurous spirit to good use. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
Whisper to Niles? Ooh, we can whisper to someone while talking? You think we could trust this guy?
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
Well, I feel an inexplicable desire to break into the most protected location on the island.
Who doesn't get such a compulsion from time to time? Well, if you're serious about it, I suspect we can assist one another. You help me, and I'll get you inside. Better yet,
they call that a whisper?
Shall result in our saving dozens. No,
that's a skit right there
lives.
for it.
Your conscience shall be renewed.
Whispering to a companion during conversation. During dialogue, there you go. Easy skit idea right there. All right. Well, with a premise like that, figure the least I can do is listen. Nice sales pitch.
You can't blame a body for wanting to practice, can you? Fine. I'll give it to you straight then. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing, but for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
Opportunity. What's a grafted soldier?
Grafted soldiers were the subjects of the Enhanced Soldier Program, so named as its intent was to utilize nature to enhance a soldier's natural talents. Unfortunately, the program resulted in many casualties, and what few successes we had were literally short-lived.
Literally short-lived. You must not have much faith in your troops if you're sending me after one.
I may be a motivator of persons, but I'm also something of a realist. Our grafted soldiers are capable at their apex, but many degrade before accomplishing themselves. I chose Trooper Sealong to grant her the opportunity to be of use, but the grafting program was shuttered with good reason. Best to be thorough.
So to get this ministry and retrieve the info. So go to this ministry and retrieve the info. Anything else?
Yes. One additional word of warning.
Salad Spartans.
Good Commander Carr.
Stop touching your hat.
To your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
I prefer diplomacy and subterfuge to frontal assaults. I'd rather work with you. I'll be back.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
You there. Still got work if you're looking. You're here early. I expected you'd be on the receiving end of Milver Street's bluster until close to the end of time. Happy that ain't the case, as I can make use of you. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Let no one say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose.
Having a purpose has never really been my thing, but I'm supposed to go to Vox?
The Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction, I could just have my troops dispatch you, save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding.
Suppose there's no shame in hearing what you've got planned.
I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox relay. You help me, I help you. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war, name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you.
Okay, said the same thing about you. He wants information on mental refreshment.
Do you suggest that our good minister has lost patience with playing fair and now seeks to delve into the oily recesses of brainwashing? Oh, for shame. He's devoted to his half measures. I'll give him that. But he wouldn't have to wheedle and connive if he knew directness. Milver Street's grinning manipulation won't earn nothing but more of our own dead. Work with me.
What the fuck? It would be simpler to kill everyone in the facility than to sabotage it? What's the plan for infiltrating the facility?
Could be direct. Feign that you're an assistant of some kind, though you'd have to have some know-how regarding engineering. But a simpler path would be paying a visit to the Ministry of Accuracy, liberating some credentials. Yaysayers ain't capable of suspecting a piece of paper.
I chose not to help her because she threatened me before anything. Cyborg artist is $10. That's funny. Wouldn't it be simpler to kill everyone in the facility than to sabotage
Certainly
it?
could. I wouldn't shed a tear on behalf of those drones, but the Protectorate is used to losing its people. and there'd no doubt be a replacement crew in a week's time. The repair center itself needs to be permanently put out of commission. Anything else is temporary.
Okay.
Think all you like.
We're gonna think
Speak to
about
Nova
it
Street.
before we do anything. All right, I'm gonna tell him what you offered me and see if we get any different answers here.
Greetings again. You have my What's on your mind?
Acquisitions Officer Carr mentioned she wanted to sabotage the Automech Repair Center.
Carr wishes to use dubious military intelligence to justify a foolhardy assault, and she's treating you as her personal courier. It concerns me that she's asked you for assistance. Surely you're not considering aiding her.
I am, as a matter of fact. Hard to say. You got a counter offer?
Anything you desire, so long as you agree to aid me instead.
I'm looking for someone. Do you know someone named Augustine DeVry?
Some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat.
Yes, you snitched. I also snitched on him first over the car. So.
The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure.
All right, excuse me. Anywho, bunch of weirdos.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Okay. Let's see. Region. Yeah, let's go there. Ah! Stop!
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a smoke. If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked.
That's crazy. What do you do around here when you're not on break?
I'm a technician. I've been getting pressure from folks up top to deploy these Protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's Choice. The drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. But I can't breach the terminal's security protocols.
I was attacked by drones near Fairfield. Are you sure they even want to redeploy these?
Drones are only as dangerous as their programming. But it's a moot point anyway.
Exploring your options,
These ones
capitalist.
ain't gonna
Nice.
shift on their own anytime soon. And that there's the problem. I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks in troops, but half of them are ex-Protectorate trainees who can't tell the business end of a rifle. We need these drones.
Okay. If the stakes are so high, why aren't you at the terminal right
Been
now?
key mashing all day. Surprised my fingers ain't stumps at this point. It was as simple as putting in the time, that'd be one thing. But it's a bit thornier than that. These Protectorate systems aren't like ours back home. Trip the wrong switch and you get locked out. Have to start all over. Ask me how I know.
How do you know? Like they say, if at first you don't succeed.
Have another smoke.
Wait, no, try again. You should try again. Exactly. Wait. No, try again. You should try again.
And I will. Approximately 15 minutes from now. I'm starting my break over on account of certain intrusions.
Is there anyone with more experience that could help you?
Guessing that means you're flat out of ideas? Figures. Not that I need the help of some Protectorate townie, understand, but I might have heard my predecessor was odd-jobbing it around town these days. Magnus, I think his name
Oh,
was.
shit!
Bet a
I know where he
fellow
is.
drone operator like him would have some insight into all this perplexity.
We can help that guy get a promotion. All right. Just so you know, if I help, I'm taking it.
What? Oh, yeah. I must have gotten jammed in there prior to the liberation. Truth be told, I'd forgotten about it. What with all the trouble this terminal's been giving me. If I can get these drones launched, You're welcome to help yourself.
They won't give you a raise. Just take more breaks. That's right, boy. All right. I know where that guy is. I know where that guy is. He's at the booze brain. Shut up, you idiot. You!
Trying to stay on top in the cutthroat world of facility sanitation
blah, blah,
is
blah.
not a young person's game. No, siree.
Do you know how to get around the security protocols on the drone terminal?
Why, of course. Once a drone operator, always a drone operator. Just enter this code and you should be able to circumvent any lockouts.
Dude, you should go get the credit. You just saved me a huge headache.
Thank you for making me feel like a vital cog in the system again.
Aww.
Well, now I better get back to cleaning. The only good employee is a useful one, after all.
Oh, poor guy, man. Move. Smoker.
Something I can help you with?
I spoke with the former drone operator. I think I can reset the priorities now.
I'd be hesitant to use any code proffered up by a former protectorate. But you go right on ahead.
Okay. High five. Access security protocols. Reset target priorities. To friendly. All right. Access messages. Let's see. Mandatory power cycling. As the ministry is no doubt aware, performing a mandatory power cycling of our automechanicals will necessitate putting the very drones Fairfield relies on for his primary defenses into standby mode. It is not the intention of this humble technician to frustrate the ministry, but with your permission. Oh, bye, Mary. Have a good night. Take care. I would like to conduct this exercise in stages rather than neutering all of our defenses at once. It is my fervent hope that this will accomplish the task to the ministry's satisfaction without leaving Fairfield completely vulnerable to attack. Fairfield drone operation. Subject notice for disciplinary action. First technician Hoda, you forget yourself. It is your duty to follow the orders to the letter, not to interpret them as you see fit. You state that Fairfield will be completely vulnerable to attack without its drones. I cannot begin to envision what foul villains your discordant mind has conjured. But hear me plainly, Fairfield is under no threat. Firstly, your little backwater town is hardly a military target. And secondly, Fairfield enjoys the guardianship of the Protectorate. Making your sinister implication of its vulnerability all more troubling for its complete disconnect from reality. For this reason, I am forwarding your previous reply as evidence of moral decline, and referring you to your case to Arbiter Nebbs, who is at this moment conducting training exercises on the island. He will decide how best to address your malfeasance. In the meantime, I expect that power cycling to be completed forthwith, or I will add dereliction of duty to your list of offenses. Urgent imminent threat to Fairfield. Help requested now. The message has been reviewed by the Ministry of Accuracy and categorized as disinformation. And sure enough, Auntie took over. That's hilarious.
Well, look at him go. Kara's gonna be pleased having them added to the arsenal. Drones launched and no one dead. I'd say this calls for a celebratory smoke.
Bro, I was literally watching you smoke just now. What are you talking about, celebratory smoke, man? You already did that. You're welcome.
Say, maybe we don't mention your part in all this to Kara, huh? Truth be told, she's taken issue with me as of late. I could really do with not looking the fool again.
So I'm not gonna lie if she asks. Nah, I'm gonna give her
a real pal. You will definitely be getting a high score from me during the biannual peer review. And before you go, take these. I reckon they'll come in handy to someone of your expertise.
What'd you give me? Foil? Magnet? Whatever. Alright, let me see. Oh, stun rod. Attacking unaware enemies while crouched will perform a sneak attack. Yeah. That thing does 68 damage. Hello. Corporate mandated celebratory smoke break.
Might I have a word, Commander?
What? What's your problem, man?
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. But void it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit? Brief one, of course.
Sure. I wouldn't mind meeting this friend of yours. Yeah.
Not sure he'd still consider me such, but that's part and parcel of the reason I want to see him. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
Okay. Any chance he'll be happy to see you?
Likely not. We didn't exactly leave off in a good way. Traded some hard words over promises I made and ought not have.
What happened between you two?
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Never would have guessed there was a resistance to the protectorate from within.
Resistance is a mite strong. Wasn't like he was part of some greater movement. He avoided speaking out of line, but he was already spinning up discontent by the time we met.
So what happened?
We worked hard, but the protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the protectorate's boot.
You're trying to do the right thing. That's what an Earth Directorate agent would do.
Guess some of what you said way back when stuck. All that talk about putting people first. Figured that's what I was doing. Putting a stop to all the pain I was causing. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble.
Whoa.
That's the last I heard of him. Till recent.
Rough. Just kind of run some friend you are. Remind me again what? I know what that is.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Okay, east side. Someone said there was a scarecrow with a helmet. Shut up. This? You cannot change. You cannot change your perspective when you're wearing this, by the way. No shit. This is hilarious. Alright. While standing completely still, disguise may be ineffective against... What? Protects his bat as well as it holds water. Oh my god. Alright. Not the audio warping too. It's like I got my head in a bucket. I'm doing great. Should get that helmet for my stealth build. I know, maybe you're right. Maybe this is it's one of those things.
Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly. Jackson, you're too young to be a crater in the dirt.
Sue! What happened to you? It wasn't the fall that killed him. It was the sudden stop at the end.
Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
No, I mean, sure. Maybe? How do I check?
I'm pleased not to be the only one wondering.
Not the only one? How did you get assigned to a biological commodities assessment? Nope, never mind. That's not important. Stranger, friend, would you perchance be willing to help us? We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Scrambled her brain? You're not that high up.
I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the
Oh, the dumb checks are funny.
It can prove insurmountable.
See, I pick
for some.
lucky, witty, and
Notion
then
that she'd
dumb as my
sacrifice
flaw.
herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder. It's just impossible to cognize.
If I were you, I'd be much more concerned about how you're climbing down.
There ain't no way off this platform besides jumping, and you've seen how that ends. But you being down there makes you uniquely qualified to help us. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to, well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
So take the boots, bounce up the spire, grab the gadget, and bring it to you?
Exactly.
It sounds like a lot risking my neck for you knuckleheads. Why should I bother?
What? It's your duty as a subject to...
No, Liza, remember, you're not Protectorate anymore. So, what have we talked about? A duties only.
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving. Right. Sorry, I'm just a little flummoxed by being stranded up here.
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down before we starve.
All right, I'm on it.
Thank the Sovereign. Thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly absent of starvation.
You know what? I do like... We're going to take that off because I really can't see shit. Cool. I'm going to put that back on. All right. Woohoo! Must have a little double jumper. All right. Let me go over here. I got you. I'm gonna make good things happen for you. Application of sweet berries. Amongst the various crops the Sovereign has discovered in Eden, few have had as sweet an impact on the Protectorate as these densely fibrous exorbitantly oily, stupefyingly acidic kernel clusters. My God. Is that a hand in the conveyor belt? Well, let's take a look. Originally dubbed sulfur seeds after their dreadful, abominably noxious effects were responsible for several grisly and, dare I say, grotesquely messy deaths. In the early days of the colony, their name was revised upon the discovery of their myriad textile uses, and their value of the protectorate was devised. With fibers that can be ground into solvent-resistant adhesive tar, juice that requires minimal processing to become highly indelible ink, and naturally occurring pH of near 0. Anyway, the potential uses for sweet berries are still being discovered. The next evolution of this research should focus on uses for highly viscous lubricant. Highly viscous lubricant that literally drips from each berry, and its potential as non-absorbent gastrointestinal induit. A trip blade? Brother? What the fuck is it? Hell yeah. I ain't seeing much of anything. Oh, there's some gutty works, that's for sure. All right. Those brought up his quest when I was leaving and failed the quest instantly. One flywheel for a fly guy. Pick it up. Oh, and the conveyor belt. Oh, I misread it. Or I read it right, but I wasn't thinking of it correctly. I'm stuck.
Scoop up their thinking parts.
Decryption key. Hello.
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose.
Now let's see about bailing you out, shall we?
Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
Extortive standards. Boop. That's crazy. That lady's gone. She's dead. She's dead. Farmer clothing.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Keep from being trapped in any other harvesters, will you?
I agree with Liza. I'm inclined to keep a few paces from farming equipment from now on. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact.
Hello, Big
Perhaps
J.
ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer.
Yes,
so
we played
you
the
can
Outer
have my
Worlds.
helmet as
Yes.
well. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell.
Give me a helmet. Oh my god. Woo! We got a level up. All right. What is screwing me up right now? Lockpick. Lockpick is screwing me up. Observation is screwing me up. Hack is screwing me up. What the heck do we do? So good to see you, everyone. Great to see you, man. You look so cool. Where did you get this stuff? I missed missed so much. No, actually, we're still pretty early on in the game. I think we'll hold off on engineering for now. But there's that safe in the, or that vault or whatever. What do we need real quick? First, let me see that hand in the conveyor belt. Oh, I see no hand. I'm here for you, brother. I dig your channel. Hey, thank you so much. Okay, let's go back to town real quick. And then journal. Perilous journey to the Grove. Okay. So don't do that again, because I'm just going to fall to my death and die. What the heck was that? You dropped an alert on me while I was trying to double jump. So I skipped it.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
Lockpick 3 is pretty useful. I stat dumped hard into sneak for the stealth damage boost. I got the schematics, but your business partner, I'm afraid he didn't make it.
Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
Thought you were all marketing genius who could sell anything. Good chance to prove it.
This was supposed to be my easy path to promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
Me? No, nothing at all.
If I only had something, anything else to provide management, my sad, sorry fate might have been somehow averted. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
You got it, man. Stick with that goddamn weird stuff. All right, let me see. Because we needed 3? Lockpick 3. God damn it. All right, skills. Lockpick 3. Done. my God! Oh God! I force it open. The power is mine. Yeah. Ah. I'm in. Mine.
You get in there.
Mine. Fucking mine. All of it. All of it's fucking mine. Oh shit! There was a roof. Give me back my skill points. Give me back my fucking skill points right now. Give me back my skill points right now. Look at that. Yes, sir. All right.
Whoa! How in the blazes did you get in there? Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned, too. A bit lackluster, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you.
Maybe now you two slack jaws go find something to do other than standing around?
I resemble that remark.
I think you mean resent, Kemp.
Law, everyone's a critic today.
Yeah. Alright. Now I get to keep my goddamn skill points. And actually put it into something I like. That being said, what do we like? I almost want to hold on to it. We got two. We got two perks. Added the mantling from Avowed, yeah. Okay, I guess we got that one quest real quick. Let's.
What's all this talk I'm always hearing about middle and lower mana?
Hello.
You're back. Why?
Care to tell me what's going on?
Really? Feel you're entitled to that. Though I expect them.
Figured,
So,
blah, blah.
is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
Observation 3. Acquired info not found. Okay. Let's go back to
Well, I've got a lot.
let's go back to that little basement, the cellar. Real quick.
Emmeline will be pleased not to have to worry about her fruits and such going missing.
Let's see. Evidence against some smugglers from an unknown benefactor he suspects. Alright, maybe I gotta check out the greenhouse some more. Let's see what we can find in the greenhouse then, I guess. Hey brother, how'd you get the image template saying you're going to Good Springs? Oh! I had to think about that. I'll be honest with you. I took it off of Mrs. Fallout's post, and then I edited my picture into it. That's all I did. I just downloaded it and then cropped my picture over it. Nothing fancy. All right.
You're back. Well, I've got a lot left to do.
Damn it.
You're back.
All right, what are my
Why?
options here? So I don't have that.
Really? Feel you're
Leadership,
entitled to that
I
information,
can't
do you?
do that. Sneak 3, I can do sneak. And get sneak up.
Because all these, though, am I? So,
And
is there
then
anything else, or
observation
can I get back to
3.
work?
Okay. I think I can get sneak 3. Hold on. Skills, sneak. Yup, I can. Observation, not there. So, all right. Let's see what she
You're
got
back.
for me.
Why? Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you? Nah, it's only a crime if you get caught. And you only get caught if you cause enough trouble that excessive corporate malfeasance has no choice but to haul you in. So long as you respect
That's
your
what I was gonna do,
boundaries,
but I was still
keep the
thinking.
right palms greased, and apply a bit of discretion, it's easy enough to do just
I
about
resemble
anything
that
you've done.
remark.
But since the original crew we sent here couldn't handle those 3 simple rules, it does so happen I have an opening for a well-paid accomplice. Interested?
Yeah, what do you
I'm
offer?
part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by. We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you.
Okay. So you run the black market on Arcadia. Sounds good to me.
Isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardos's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka from her ledgers. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me?
Yeah, I get you. So why would I care about Sub Rosa's friendship?
Because we are the black market in Arcadia. Odds are, at some point, you're going to need something you just can't get legally. Then you'll be thrilled we're associated. Sub Rosa feeds that appetite to not just survive, but to thrive. And that's taking all of us places. We're more than simple opportunists. We are opportunistically driven. Trust me, for both short-term benefits and long-term prospects, you want to be our friend.
All right. I get you. I'll be back when it's
And
done.
I'll be waiting here with your bits.
I ain't a fucking snitch. Don't worry about me. I would never snitch on you. I like a lady with short curly hair and a hat. All right, let's see. Check this shit out. Alright. F5. Double jump. We in there.
Gonna need a bigger storeroom for all these orders.
Sneak. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Display current inventory. And replenishment terminal key card. Shit. Alright, pickpocket it is. Skip perks. Pickpocket. Baby. Crap. Perks. Pickpocket. Apply. Alright. Damn, girl, you ain't got shit.
That ain't yours.
I was trying to talk to you. What the fuck? That's a glitch. That's a glitch. That's a glitch. She said, that ain't yours. Yeah, I know. I don't want you to see me steal. Alright. Heal! Heal! I'm on it.
Gonna need a bigger storeroom for all these orders.
A speedy light pistol. I could just take that? Cool.
Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted. Quick and proper, or your next provision's free.
Division. Oh, the Army?
We ought to find you a new war bonnet first off. Just a little something to prevent more damage to your slivered upper story. I'm sure I have something here. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you.
Just so you know, some workers at Spire Grove got stuck in the harvester, but I fixed it.
Those hoople heads. First they botched their work up here, now the Grove. If there were medals for incompetence, they'd be well decorated. Well, I thank you for helping them out. Sorry you had to go out of your way. What do you need this time?
Just theater, I wonder if I could have a look at your terminal.
There's an odd request. If you've got queries about my stock, I'm sure I can answer them for you. Wait one rat-gone moment. Did Miss Galloway put you up to this?
Emmeline Galloway? She sure did.
For the life of me, adduce a reason as to why a greenhouse manager would be interested in military inventory. What kind of plants are we growing in there?
Terrible man-eating ones that will put the fear foliage into every protectorate farmer.
All the while, I thought they were growing healthy young comestibles. They were planting the seeds for psychological warfare. Literally. Shows what I know. All right. Ms. Galloway can have access, but only because I believe in not biting the hand that feeds, or in this case, grows. Key card to access the terminals, right here on the boxes beside me. Feel free to nab it.
Thanks. Hee hee. Zero cases. Pardon me, move. Thanks.
Business is always... What do you need this time?
Alright. I'll be leaving now. Bye. War chest key.
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their skulls before we showed up. Now life in Fairfield is really
Let me go up here. Let me save. Let me see. Oh, that's just a free take. It's not even stealing. Cool. Look at that. What's up, Kyle Johnson? How you doing? Let me see, let me see, let me see. Yeah! Hey man, I got some money. I got some money. Right. Let's go talk to Emmeline. And then probably wrap it up for the night. We're at 2 hours, 19 minutes. I know, I'm all off center on my camera. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Hello again. You get that inventory issue sorted?
Yeah.
How grand. That officially mops up the last of the mess
wow,
from the
15
buffoons
points.
that came before me. And, as promised, my good fortune is also your good fortune. And while this might be a tad fewer bits than you were hoping for, remember, you've also made allies that you'll find all across Arcadia. Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in.
What?
Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa.
What? On my way in? What? On the way in? On the way in? On the way in? On the way in? Black rose with a black line down the middle on the way in?
What's all this talk I'm always hearing about middle?
Bro, am I fucking blind?
Well, the middle managers assign all the hard work to the lower managers who pass that work on down to the bottom runners.
On the way in. Bitches, you just yapping? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm trying to find one right now. What? Chat. Am I tripping? I feel like I might have seen one. Right? What the hell? Honestly, it's baffling as shit that she said that, because as I look, I just... Unless she scrubbed it.
How do you protectorate folk feel about all these little rifts? Auntie insists they're the next big money-making...
I'm tripping, dude. I don't know where it is. I can't find it. I'm just gonna assume it exists. Assume it exists. I see this fucking apple though. And that right there. Crazy work. Alright. I'm gonna save the game. Let's do a new save. And call the stream there. Thank you guys for being here. I'm sleepy. But there will be more streams to continue. Best of luck on your playthrough, Nightwall. Your content is incredibly funny, and your community just keeps growing. Can only expect great things from you. Keep up the good fight. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So yes, I will talk to y'all later. Either tomorrow, if not, hey, I'll try to be early whenever I put in my alert a lot earlier than I was tonight because my hands were full. So, be kind to yourself. Be kind to someone else. Give someone a compliment tomorrow. And until the next stream, I will see you later.